That's not even in the shot.
Not even, okay. Flip my hair.
Flip the hair.
Does Pastor Ken do that? Does he flip his hair?
Well.
You don't have much.
Sweet.
Ay.
So what's up, PT?
Pastor Karen, how are you?
I'm real good, as you can tell.
Touchdown! The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a second Super Bowl title in franchise history.
You are. You got your Bucks gear on. You even got my initials on your hat.
I'm saying.
Tampa Bay, Tina Blunt.
Come on.
There it
Prophetic
is.
much, right? Sweet. So we're here today to talk a little bit about Operation Proliferation. So real quick before we start, give us what is Operation Proliferation? Give us a quick rundown.
Great question. It is a 5-year plan to return the church to a position of significant influence in the community. Once upon a time, the church was the center, it was the heartbeat. And so we are 4 years into the plan to make the church the heartbeat once again of the community.
Come on, that's awesome.
It's cool.
Crazy name, but I still love it. I love it.
Do you know what it means?
No.
Operation Proliferation means a quick multiplication, which is why it's a 5-year plan and not a 20-year plan.
Come on.
There it is.
Because Lord knows 20 years, a long
time.
So then with that, what does that mean practically? Like how do we understand that on an everyday
it's a great
sense?
question. Most people think that it means outreach. And there is a component of outreach in it, but it's also really about community relations and it's about community engagement. You know, if you want to make a difference in the leaders of the community, you've got to care about the things that they care about. And so it's getting side by side with them, pushing up your sleeves, rubbing elbows, and figuring out how can I serve what matters to you and bring Christ into it.
Awesome. So what has Arise been up to the past few months then? We've been in COVID breaks and all this other stuff. So how have we been continuing this Operation Proliferation vision?
Well, it's been busy. Like the last few months have been busy, but it's looked different. You know, we don't have the ability to go into the behavioral health unit the way we once did because of COVID regulations, but we still get called to come in to minister to patients. Do you know that just this past month, Lisa Miller, which is our director of pastoral care, was sitting beside a woman who is suffering from leukemia.
Wow.
And in that conversation actually led her to the Lord.
Come on.
Right there in the hospital room. So, you know, that's one of the things that we get the ability to do. You know, the other is that we've been partners with the Angel Foundation for several years. And the Angel Foundation ministers to people who are facing life-threatening illnesses or just have gone through a catastrophic situation. Our team, we have this great team here at Arise, and they ministered to a woman who is a breast cancer survivor.
Wow.
Her husband was in the military in Afghanistan, and so she needed help. She needed financial help, and she needed resources, and she needed Christmas for her kids. And so our team was able to help step in and through the Angel Foundation meet those needs.
That's amazing.
Okay, just recently, a couple of cool things. Kristen Vargas, who heads up our group out at Miracles Outreach, just went and took those girls, and these are girls that, just so you know, are individuals who have been caught up in sex trafficking and are being healed and they're finding wholeness and life once again. They went out and threw them a Valentine's Day dinner with gifts and flowers and chocolate, because you got to have chocolate.
Absolutely.
And a beautiful Olive Garden dinner, and so just a way of loving on them. Gosh, what else have we been up to? A couple of other things. In January, this was a fun opportunity. You'll appreciate this because of the sweatshirt you have on. I got to speak on a community panel called Women of Influence. And I sat beside a local dentist here in the area, a female dentist. I got to sit beside a Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy. And on the panel also was the head of marketing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sign me up. I'm going now.
That's it. Women of Influence. Sign you up.
That's a problem.
It was about women, but not just for women.
Gotcha.
And so we just got to sit on that panel and talk to women about what does it mean to be a woman of influence. And it was so cool to be able to say, for me, it's about letting Christ influence through me.
Absolutely.
And to be able to say that in front of a room of over 100 business professionals, it's a super cool thing.
Super cool.
Last one. Can I give you one more?
Absolutely.
Okay, this one's so much fun. So in 2018, I went through a program called Leadership Brandon for the Brandon Chamber of Commerce, and it's a 10-month leadership program. Well, that opportunity opened all kinds of doors for me, and we got excited and got behind it. And so this year, Pastor Mike is going through it. Oh, sidebar. Pastor Mike is doing some cool things down at South Shore. I'll come right back to
Sure.
leadership, Brandon. He and Christina are partnering with Meet Me in the Streets, and we are starting a community food pantry at our Ruskin South Shore location.
Come
So that
on.
we can meet some really cool needs down there. So Mike and Christina are leading down the South Shore. Bring that back. We take that leadership equity. We put him in leadership, Brandon. And just in the last 2 weeks, he was selected by his peers to become the class president of that class. So he's leading leaders, emerging leaders in the community. And if I can give a shameless plug, they picked me to be their program.
Woot
chair.
woot!
I get to,
Hey!
And all that means is that I get to have conversations with people like Commissioner Stacy White, the Planning Commission, Waste Management, nonprofits. We get to do what Operation Proliferation was created to do. We get to develop community relationships. We get to roll up our sleeves and engage the community, and then look for outreach opportunities and fill them when it makes sense.
Man, that is so cool. Thank you so much, PT, for your time. Congrats.
Thank you.
Can I call you Madam President?
Absolutely. Madam Secretary.
Madam Secretary. Awesome, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Pastor
it.
Karen.
No problem.